What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. We have the manual transmission Supra here in the shop again at CES Motorsport, and we have a couple of products by American Panda Designs that we're going to be throwing onto this car. One of them you guys have seen before, and one of them is a new product. I'll have everything linked down below for you guys. This car might look familiar because we just got finished filming a full ride-along video on this car. This is the manual transmission Supra with a bunch of upgrades, including the Clutch Masters clutch, some MHD tuning, methanol injection, all of the good stuff. It's an absolute blast to drive. But today, hopefully, we're going to make it look a little bit better. We're not doing anything too crazy, but I do think that these two little modifications make a pretty big difference. First one I'm going to show you guys are the strut braces. So American Panda Designs actually released a billet strut brace design that just looks overall much better, and they are only running a limited number of these. Once they sell out, they are not making them again. So they're kind of like a special little add-on product for you Supra owners, and if you're interested in buying it, of course, go ahead. They are lighter than the factory ones, and all of the hardware is actually titanium on the new ones. All right, so when you guys order these from American Panda Designs, you're gonna get them in a box like this with all the branding. Open it up, you can have a sticker in here, some foam. They always include their little keychain, and then these are the actual billet strut braces. They look really, really nice, and they are super, super light. So these are machined to fit perfectly in this car, and you can sort of see the difference between the two. These just look a lot nicer. Super easy install. If you guys have a newer Supra, both of these holes are going to be threaded. Makes it really, really simple. If you have an early model Supra, like a 2020 or a 2-port, it's going to be a little bit different on this car. This bolt is actually going to be a pass-through bolt, so it doesn't actually thread. You use a nut on the other side. That's similar to how I did mine. You can see that John here on the shop Supra is also running the same strut braces. Dude, they just look super, super good. So for this car, it's gonna be a lot easier because all we have to do is take this off and this off, throw on the new one, put in the new hardware, which is titanium. This is not titanium. These are billet, but these are titanium. So everything all together is super, super lightweight. They do look a little bit nicer than factory, but also they are, you know, a lot lighter. So for anyone who's counting ounces, might be a good upgrade for you. But like I said before, they're only making a specific number of these. We won't have them forever. If you want to buy them, you're just gonna want to get them now, and that will be it. We'll never make them again. The factory strut bar bolts are going to be E14. New hardware is going to be 14 millimeter with a washer. That's all you need to do. Pretty simple. I wouldn't worry about torquing these too tight because they are titanium, so you want to be a little bit careful. You'll notice that the actual left and right, there's an L and an R. That's for when you're facing the car. So left over here, right over here. The other nice thing about these braces is that they clear the meth bung. So if you're running charge pipe meth, you will be able to get away with these ones. Some of them do not. So that's why I mentioned that. This person also has the MST box with the intake and the clear lid cover, and it clears that as well. So don't have to worry about any of those things with this setup, and it looks super, super nice. Next, we're going to move on to the badges. So we're doing the custom badges for this car. These factory badges just tend to fail over time. They get really, really scratched. I can show you a couple of examples. Mine on my previous 2020 actually did fail, and that was why I replaced them with these new ones. But the ones that we have, actually you can see that this is already starting to scuff up, but the ones that we have are all blacked out. So we use a backing plate that is paint matched to the nocturnal black, and then we use a black Toyota emblem. So it just looks a little bit cleaner, especially on the black cars. But we make them for every single paint code. So we're gonna go ahead and install them. It's pretty easy. There's a couple of different ways you can do this. You can take off the whole front bumper, snip the little clips behind it, and then take off the badge, or you can just break the clips, which is what the majority of people do. And it's very easy to get them off. Just use a trim tool, a little bit of pressure, maybe some fishing line. Just be careful because this is obviously paint on plastic, so you don't want to like mar that. But yeah, it's pretty easy to get it off. Let's start the process. so that is everything installed. Man, these look really, really good. Paint match is on point too. Black on black, they look really nice. We can do full custom colors too, so if you have like a weird off OEM color, we can do that as well, or like a wrap or whatever. But yeah, they turned out really good, just a lot cleaner than the original ones. And also we got the strut braces. Man, these look sick. The front one, like I said, you'll have 3 tabs that you have to pop out, but outside of that, it's just, you know, it's pretty simple. The 3M is a really, really strong bond, so you just want to make sure that everything is super clean behind it. Make sure you take your time when you're lining it up. It's nice and even, and you should be okay. If you have any lifting, just continue to press down on it for a good 30 seconds, 45 seconds, minute, and you should be just fine. Yeah, it's really, really clean. We actually also sell these in gloss black, like the whole thing in gloss black, so it deletes the chrome on there as well.